Yo guys, what's going on? Acez here today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about if you should be investing in GP coins here in Escape from Tarkov. Do me a favor, make sure you're dropping a like on this one here today, and of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more PvE content. Let's hop right in. Should you invest in GP? Probably not. At least that's my opinion, and of course, with all opinions, I could be wrong. But from what I've seen so far, I do not think GP is worth investing in at the current price it is going for on the flea market. And if you have no idea why GP coins are on all the bosses right now and why we're even talking about it, the reason is there's going to be a new trader added to the game this month in June, and his name will be Ref, and Ref is how you get the brand new container that is going to be coming out. That is a 10 slot. And I don't know if you can get the new container through GPs, but let's talk about what we know when it comes to Ref and what items we have seen so far that can be purchased with GP. So first, I'm going to put the loyalty level 2 screen that was showcased in Tarkov TV on screen for you so we can take a look at some of the items we can get with GP. All right, so we don't have a ton of stuff here. We have an SR-25, we have a Benelli, we have a P90, we have the hand cannon, we got an electric drill, we got a med case, we got a grenade case, and a few other miscellaneous things, right? Overall, there's not too much on this screen that is worth it. Now, these barters that you're seeing, like the TWG on screen, that's a completely different item. That one key that's right there, a hideout key, that is a completely different item that we're going to be bartering for, which I don't know if we're going to have another video on it, but that's not what we're here to talk about. The main things in this loyalty level 2 screen for Ref is going to probably be the med case and the grenade case. And if we do a simple breakdown for the amount of GP it costs to get a med case versus the price that you can just buy one from Therapist from. Right now, Therapist sells them for like $548,000. So if you just take $548K and you divide that by 60, the exact amount, whatever she does quick sell it for, is it'll break down to 9,143 rubles per GP. That is the value just based on the pure association with the med case. And that is a completely different number than what we see, number one, for the quick sell, and number two, what is on the flea market right now. So let's hop over to loyalty level 3. Now, one thing about the loyalty level 3 menu is it is only showing half of it. You can see by the scroll bar there on the right-hand side of the trader menu that we are only seeing half, and we are primarily seeing weapons. So it's still up for a ton of speculation what else Ref might be selling at loyalty level 3. We haven't even talked about the max loyalty yet. But we have a few interesting weapons here. We got the SR2M. We have a 45 Vector. We have the Acez, which is going to be an attractive one. We have a couple ammo boxes up there. And then, we have a U-Lock showing. We have some fuel showing, power cord. And it looks like probably a Ripstop or a Cordura. So we have no idea what is under all of this. But based on the values of the GPs that we're seeing here, once again, I think GPs are overpriced. One other thing. Is GPs, it looks like they will stack in the future, but I could be wrong. If they would stack, that would be lovely. But based on just the way quest rewards were kind of looking like, it looks like they could stack, and that would be a massive help if this is going to be the main currency coming from Arena. I would at least hope they stack, but who knows? We will just have to see if they end up doing that or not, or if we're just going to have cases and cases filled of GP coins. But those are the only two images we have when it comes to Ref and what he's going to be selling. So based on what I've seen so far, I do not think GP is worth it at the current price it's going for on the flea market, which is anywhere from 30 to 50K. It might be a good quick flip for you as we start to get closer to the patch. Like if you wanted to buy 100 of them at 30K, if you wanted to just sit on those and see if they go up to 50 and flip them, like you could certainly do that. But right now, I simply cannot see enough value from Ref to justify paying 30 to 50,000 per GP coin. This video is probably going to get a decent amount of views. So there is a really good chance that it just takes one guy. It takes one guy with a few hundred million to just clean out the entire market. Now, with the event that's going on right now, GPs are plentiful. But the moment the event ends, that is when you're really going to have to keep an eye on what the market could do. I could see GP go the whole way to 100,000 rubles, maybe even more, once this boss event ends, because there will not be this infinite supply of GP coins coming out of raids from Shoreline. So is it worth investing in GP simply for seeing what ref might have, I would say no. Is it worth trying to flip it and time the market here in EFT? Potentially. We know this is coming in June, and for all my PvP guys who still watch the channel, I appreciate you. But you could do this too. You could certainly make a ton of money by flipping GP coins. And I'm definitely considering maybe buying some and just watching what the market does once the event ends, just maybe holding 100 of them. But when it comes to literally just buying and bartering with them, I don't really think we're going to have enough value there. Now, Ref's Max Loyalty could absolutely change my mind. There could be some really great items in there. Just imagine maybe for 500 GP coins, you could get a thick items case or some weird shit like that. I don't think, based on the values we previously talked about already, based on what we're seeing for like the med case, that would be really a plausible kind of number for the amount of GP. But if GP can stack, then maybe we're talking 2,500 GP for a thick items case. Then I could see it kind of happening. That max loyalty is going to make or break the price of GP coins. And right now is the only opportunity you will have to stock up on them if you want to take that chance. Just know this is pure speculation. This is basically gambling in Tarkov. If you want to take the gamble, buy a few hundred of these and just sit on them and see what happens. But as for if you should sell them, right now, if you can get the market up to about 50K, might be worth it. Kind of depends on how your financial situation is here in Escape from Tarkov. So that is my evaluation. If you're wondering what the quick sell is for a GP, I believe it's about 22,000. So that is the current baseline for the price of GP, 22.5. If we go based on the evaluation that I gave when it comes to 60 GP for a med case, that's going to bring them down in value. It values them at like 9,000 per GP. So once this update happens with Arena and adding the new Trader Ref, I don't know. Quick sell could be lowered or it could be raised. I have no idea. So we're just going to have to see how it plays out. Should you invest in GP? I don't know. Make your own decision. Do me a favor. Make sure you drop it a like on this one. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Sponsor equipment description below. It's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm out. And just because I'm a good person, I will be dumping the market with 196 of these if the price goes up to 50K.